All eyes and ears on Juan Carlos Guerra, the Guatemalan referee. Jones into the corner. The whistle. It's done! It's over! It is over! Trinidad, with nothing to play for, has dethroned the United States, knocking them out of the World Cup 2018.
If this failure does not wake up everyone from U.S. soccer to Major League Soccer, from pay to play to broadcasters to everything, then we're all insane. Because the definition of insanity is doing the exact same thing, knowing the result.
Love it.
And if we don't change it, and I mean we, everyone in U.S. soccer, then what are we doing? What's the point? Because that should have never happened with the $1 billion plus that is going into Major League Soccer and youth development. That should have never happened, and it did, and every single person should look themselves in the mirror. And by the way, that's including myself. Yeah, I'm part of you.
What made it impossible to explain? America wins everything. Everything. Everything except the game 3.5 billion people love most. So why is the richest sporting nation bad at the world's favourite game? And why might that change? First fact, the US women. 4 World Cups, 5 Olympic golds. More than any nation ever. Same country, same fields, same weather. Whatever explains the men's record, it is not American talent. By 2015, the women were not just winning, they were the standard. The system underneath has a price tag. The road to being scouted runs through private clubs, $3,000 a year. The elite track, $8,000 to $15,000 per child per year. FC Barcelona's academy charges its students nothing. Across Europe, clubs scout children young, pay for everything, and hand teenagers the biggest stage in club football. Chris Richards left Texas for Bayern's academy at 18.
Here inside the campus, there's around 40 kids living here. I love it. You know, we're all messing with each other. There's ranges from about 13 to 18, and it's just a big family.
A Maradona in the wrong zip code? Never gets seen. In Europe, a club that finishes last is relegated. So clubs develop talent to survive. American leagues are closed. No relegation. No urgency. America's prospects detour through college instead. Add winters that bury fields, travel no European club faces, and the obstacle course is complete. Yet here is the strange part. Americans play this game. 1 in 4 American kids, one of the highest participation rates on Earth. What America never built is what comes after. The watching, the dreaming, the pathway. A reservoir of players, decades deep, untapped. First, a warning. The women's dynasty was a head start. Title IX, 1972. Infrastructure no nation could match for 30 years. Head starts expire. England, 2022. Spain, champions of the world, 2023. 2023. The earliest American exit ever. The system, again. The second change, the talent stopped waiting. The pattern is plain. America produces the players, Europe profits from them. Christian Pulisic. Dortmund signed him at 16. Chelsea paid $58 million at 20. America's first global football superstar. Weston McKennie left an MLS contract on the table at 17 for Germany.
Me and my mom going to my soccer game, and my coach would be like, hey, score a couple or whatever, and then I'd leave to my football game, put on my pads in the car, my mom.
Today, he plays for Juventus. And then there is the wildest case. Yan Diomande, Abidjan, Ivory Coast. At 15, his family moved to Florida. His school? A sports academy in Daytona Beach. He played high school ball, then semi-pro, in a league most Americans have never heard of. A high school football field, goalposts and all. No MLS club signed him. Leganés found him at a tryout. Leipzig paid 20 million euros 18 months later. Reports now value him at more than 100 million. He plays for Ivory Coast. America had him at 15 and never noticed. Even Messi plays in America now. Hershey to Dortmund, Texas to Gelsenkirchen, Abidjan through Daytona to Leipzig. America is the runway, not the destination. The third change is the audience. Between 2022 and 2026, the share of young American adults following football nearly tripled, and a quarter now call themselves avid fans. Among Americans under 35, only one other major sport ranks higher. The generation that grew up playing finally wants to watch. It has happened before. In 1994, the World Cup came to an America with no professional league. The tournament was strange and spectacular, and it worked. MLS launched 2 years later. The kids in those stadiums became the players of 2002, the coaches, the founders. One summer echoed for 30 years. On June 11th, 2026, the World Cup returns. 48 teams, 104 matches, 16 cities. Some 10-year-old will watch this summer and never stop. In 1994, America built the league. In 2026, it builds the believers. One question hangs over all of it: whether America finally retires the wealth filter or keeps charging children admission to be discovered. Because the demand has arrived. The talent keeps surfacing. The only missing piece is the system. If that piece falls, why isn't the USA good at football stops being a question. It becomes a date. Participate in the biggest tournament in the world. Choose your World Cup bracket in under 2 minutes and share your results with friends. On June 27th, compete on the Bracket Fantasy Leaderboard and win it all. Only on allezfootball.com/bracket. This is just the beginning.